everybody, this is Tim from the Marching Roundtable. Today we're talking about best advice for uniform design. Let's hear from the experts.
The best uniform design for me always comes from making sure that you're being true to the message of your show.
For costumes, for me, it's always been about just identifying that look. You know, you get those samples and you get those emails and you get those, you know, and then you have this image of what the kids are going to look like on the floor, and you're talking to the designers and you're trying to figure it all out. But once you get that look that you figure, you know, that's the one. And it's all about really, again, the body, you know, the body types and the different body types and the different coloring and where the coloring should be and whatever. But it's just about creating that one special look that you're going to remember forever.
Okay, best advice for uniform design. I know we all have a lot to say about this. So where do you guys want to start?
I'll start as the female of the panel. I know for me, it has to fit every size.
Amen.
Every color.
Mm-hmm.
Tall, short, wide, thin. Just because they're thin doesn't mean they should wear less, or just because they're bigger doesn't mean they should wear more fabric. I think that can distract me from a show, a bad uniform design. If it's ill-fitting, that is a big part of it for me.
Why does everybody design their uniform for the size 2 guard captain?
Right.
Who's been a dancer since she was 3. I mean, come on, look at all the people standing in front of you.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, really.
As a band director, what are your thoughts? I know you must have some.
Take the budget into account from the very beginning.
Great advice.
There is.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, that'll save you.
Like, start from the very beginning, set that instructor out with, this is what you have to work with, because you can go anywhere from having a $72 unitard to a $272 unitard. And you want to make sure you take that into account from the very beginning as to what you have and how long you're going to need these. So.
Be mindful, too, if you have a male performer or more, that there has to be that complementary design. It could also be a unisex design. It doesn't always have to be gender specific. So it's important, kind of going back to what Janelle was saying, to consider the cast. Kind of don't always have your own ego there. Apply your artistic preferences. That's fine. I mean, that's what makes our activity so great.
Well, also take, especially for the indoor, in the indoor world as well, you got to think about what your floor is going to look like. You got to think about what your show the flags are, because you don't want to start to create those kinds of the clashing of it all the entire time.
Right.
The main thing for me is that every guard member should feel great about how they look and their outfit. And I'm talking about just walking around in the world, like third quarter at a football game or walking around at a guard contest or whatever. Everybody needs to feel great about how they look. And I don't care what your theme is or your concept and how apocalyptic it is or whatever. It can still look gorgeous, apocalyptic.
Yes.
Torture victim. You know what I mean? Like it.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
When the kids look great, they feel great, and they perform great.
Yeah.
Yes. That's great advice. Thanks, everybody. More about uniform design at Marching Roundtable.